Hi guys, we're back with Reality Wrap again today, and we have a lot of things in store for you. We're talking about the Golden Bachelor. Shawnee's gonna give us an update on that. We're talking about Darcey and Georgi. They just got married, and we're also talking about the Kardashians. So let's get cracking, Shawnee.
I think we should start with Kardashians because I'm honestly really surprised this season that they're going so hard in this whole Tristan Thompson redemption arc. It screams they got back together. And I know that Khloe says that she's not getting back with him or whatever. She doesn't even like, this screams of they are back together and they're trying to make it so that Khloe isn't completely shamed forever for this.
I totally agree. The minute I saw how the conversation was being steered every single episode, I'm like, okay, they're trying to humanize Tristan, who has cheated countless times, because he and Khloe are back together. I don't know if there's any other way. It's very obvious what they're doing. This PR...
what would be the explanation otherwise? This is his redemption, and they're trying to get them back together without literally everyone turning on Khloe.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, at this point I don't care. Like, get back with him. Don't get, like, if somebody's cheating on you countless times and I have to convince you not to be back with this person, I'm out.
Whatever.
Like, I'm not even, I love Khloe. Actually, I really love Khloe.
She's my favorite one.
It's always the really sweet, nice people. Their generosity gets taken advantage of. It's always like,
yep.
You wouldn't have any idea what I mean, man.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Allie, and none. Not taking it personal at all.
That's hard. Right? So, like, I love Khloe, and if you want to be with this man and just live your life in constant fear of being cheated on again, then peace, my friend.
And having just a little bit experience in this area, I can tell you that that's exactly what would happen. She will live the absolute rest of her life waiting for the next ball to drop, the next cheating story, the next paparazzi picture, and everybody will be looking for it. So we'll be talking about it forever and it will never die.
It will never die. And I also think he's going to cheat on her again. I don't know if he's gone through any extensive counseling or anything that would prevent him from doing this again.
I think that when you're in an environment where attractive women are literally throwing themselves at you shamelessly, it's inevitable for somebody like him to eventually get weak. They'll have an argument, or they'll have like something happen where he's just not feeling as close or whatever, and it'll happen.
And you know what? The worst part about it is, for me, why I just don't feel like there's any redemption in him, at least not now, is I think it's one thing to be cheating with a bunch of random people out in the streets. But I think when you cross that line with Kylie's best friend, I think that goes to show you that there is absolutely no respect.
No remorse, nothing. Just whoever he thinks is cute at the time, and that's that. And like, no thought about how it's going to affect Khloe, Kylie, Jordan, the whole family, like him.
But also, I think the reason why he has no remorse is because there has been no repercussions for him. They're embracing him. The people that he actually cares about, which is not us, it's the Kardashians. The opinion he cares about.
He's still family. They do that with every man that does this. I mean, how many times have we seen it now? They did it with Scott. They're doing it with, they did this stuff with Travis Scott.
Yeah.
They're doing it with Tristan. Because they are the father of their child, they are family. And because of that, the Kardashians will never entirely cut them out or push them away, or, and the thing is like, when there's a breakup, your in-laws owe you nothing. So what are they doing?
Yeah, and also, if I break up with somebody, I'm gonna need everybody. He's dead to every single person I know.
Everybody.
Especially
you're my friend, if it's, or you're their friend. You're not both our friends. It's not happening.
Something this embarrassing and this public, and that you've done multiple. Like, I'm embarrassed enough. We're not. There's no. This is a black and white thing. So either you think this is okay and you're tolerating this and think this is okay, or you're done with him because it wasn't right.
Right.
So,
it would be different if it was just like a mutual, like we've decided to go our own ways or whatever. But this is not mutual. Right. This is disrespectful. This is just straight up scandalous. And there's no need for her family to embrace him on any level. I don't like that at all. I would never.
Yeah, you can still take care of your child, but we don't need to be buddies with everybody and acting like.
Right. Like you can be cordial. You don't have to like get cussed out every time you see the family.
Right.
But they don't need to be like best friends. Like that whole thing.
That would be so heartbreaking.
Him and talking about he's supported her and helped her and was there for her and stuff. What?
As I said, if Khloe wants to go back together with this man who has shown him who he is 1,000 times, and she's okay with that, then peace be with you, Khloe. We wish you all the best in your endeavor.
Right. I hope he doesn't do it to you, but when he does, I'm not gonna be surprised.
Not gonna. At least she, you know what? Maybe this is her thought process. It's like, I already know, because when you're dating somebody, you don't know what they're capable of, right? Maybe she's saying, at least I know that he's a cheater, and I'm expecting that. So maybe that's the thought process. Like, I know he's gonna cheat, big whatever. Ew. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense. I'm trying to. There's no sense in it. All right, let's go back to. We're going to Big Brother now because Big Brother is over.
We got what we wanted.
Yes, Jag was declared the winner.
Congratulations to Jag, who absolutely earned it. And in your face to all the haters who didn't want him to win it.
Yeah, I suddenly wanted Jag to win it because some of you didn't want him to win because you are racist. And for that, take that. Okay?
Right. Take it.
Take that. Jag, by the way, Jag has absolutely no humility. His speech was just...
But... You know, I saw a lot of people talking a lot of trash about like, how dare he be so, full of himself or whatever. Yeah. Was he wrong though? Tell me where he was wrong.
Jag earned that. He
all of it.
Jag earned every single. You know what surprised me? I'm surprised that Siri, because I'm obsessed with Siri, didn't win.
That's your girl.
Didn't win. How America's favorite.
I'm not surprised.
Cameron got it.
I'm not surprised.
I was shocked that Cameron got it. Although I love Cameron, no. Like I hate.
Yeah, I've been following the Facebook groups, and I knew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cameron deserved it. Listen, when you take the emotions out of it, when you take Siri out of the competition, for me, I'm just obsessed with Siri, and whoever is against Siri, you're dead to me. But once you take Siri out, they were both deserved because Cameron worked hard. Cameron was playing the game.
Right.
Cameron we will remember
her bathrobe for most of it, chilling.
Yeah. Cameron will be remembered. He didn't win and he didn't even make it to top 3. And we're gonna always remember Cameron from this game.
Right. And that happens a lot.
Yeah.
So
I didn't even get to read, but I'm sure Ryan wrote about there is a winter season coming.
Yes, Reindeer Games. Big Brother Reindeer Games. It runs like 10 episodes in December, and they're bringing back a bunch of like old Big Brother players, like from all the seasons. I don't want to say necessarily legends, but it's going to be popular people from previous seasons.
From all the seasons. Okay, so maybe Cameron comes back.
I think he is coming back, actually.
Okay. All right. You want to do the Golden Bachelor next, or you want to do Darcey?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Golden Bachelor tonight. Well, I mean, by the time that our fans see this, it's going to be tomorrow.
Yeah.
But the Golden Bachelor, they're doing fantasy suites. It's down to Teresa and Leslie, which was a shock to me. I'm not going to lie. I mean,
which one was a shock?
I'll say it wasn't a shock to me because I read the spoilers. So I knew before the season even started that it was Leslie and Teresa. But after watching the season, I'm so surprised that he took Teresa in his final 2.
Okay. Who did you want in the final 2?
I mean, of the ones that went to the final 3, I really wanted to see Faith go. I think that Faith and Gary, gosh, I keep calling him Jerry.
I call him Jerry too.
It's so weird.
It's Gary?
It's Gary. I think that he and Faith had a much better connection than he does with Teresa. I think that they would make a better couple. I really think that what it came down to was location. Faith is in Washington. He's in Indiana. and it would be a long way. And she made it very, very clear that she's not moving away from her family, period.
Is she the one on the farm with the horses and stuff?
Yes, she's the one with the horses. I really think that they had a way better connection. I also suspect, because I believe, and we don't have spoilers on this yet, this is probably the best kept Bachelor ending yet.
Good.
I think that he's choosing Leslie. I think that they're a great match. Geographically, they're great. She's from Minneapolis. He's from, Indiana. It's not that far. They can travel easily to see each other's families. I think he's picking her. I do believe that he sent Faith home to make the decision to pick Leslie easier.
Okay, that's a good strategy.
I would.
Yeah.
If you know who you're going to pick anyway, make it easy, For fantasy suites, we don't know yet what we're getting. Early in the season, he said that there probably wouldn't be sex in the fantasy suites.
Right.
Now in the teasers, they're talking about knocking boots. So
raunchy. Okay.
Apparently seniors are still doing it. So, I mean, hey, something to look forward to in our golden years.
Good for you, Gary. Good for you, Gary. I've been saying Jerry, and I don't know if I can switch now. Okay, so it's the finale. No, we're gonna get the finale in this episode.
This is fantasy suites, and then the finale will be next week, where he brings them back, and they're gonna drag it out, naturally.
Yeah,
and then he'll pick his winner. Hopefully propose to her. He did say that he found love, so I think that there will be a proposal.
Okay.
And then that will be next week, and then the week after, we're gonna get after the final rose, where they come and spill all the tea.
The tea. Good stuff. Speaking of
exciting stuff.
Proposals, Darcey Silva and Georgi Rusev are married.
I mean,
it's been confirmed now.
Shocking, but not shocking. Good luck to y'all. It's supposed to be a lucky date.
11/11, that's a lucky date for her. Because not for everyone, apparently.
Definitely not for everyone.
So here's what Darcey said. She says, I'm thrilled to share that Georgi and I got married on our special day of November 11th. I've been on a long journey to find love, and in the end, love wins. She also said before ending it, stay tuned. So do you think this was filmed for
100% filmed?
Yeah.
I do want to point out, though, it's not surprising to me that they picked this date, not just because it's a special number, but they are House of 11. They've been posting 11/11 forever.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
So congratulations to them. Seriously, I hope it works out. I hope that this wasn't just for TV and ratings and stuff, because as many times as Darcey and Georgi have broken up.
Yeah.
This really surprised me.
Yeah, I'm surprised and also not surprised. I know that Georgi loves Darcey and really, wanted to marry her. I feel like all the issues that Darcey had with Georgi, I don't know if those things are suddenly resolved enough for them to now get married and do all of that.
Not.
Right? So,
and the thing is Georgi loves Darcey and Darcey loves Darcey. So,
yeah.
And she loves the idea of being married. I don't think she really knows how to be married.
Yeah. I'm hoping that Darcey didn't get married because Stacey's married and time is ticking, and it's something that she's always wanted, because it was uncomfortable last season when Stacey was getting married, and that was uncomfortable. I want the season to play out so I can see how they got to this point, and it wasn't just this rush, random thing. But I'm happy for Darcey and Georgi, and I mean, if it's love and it
should
works,
be a great new season.
It should be an interesting. I was reading something this morning. I did not believe it at all, and they were saying that it wasn't filmed and it's been canceled, and it just sounded so outrageous to me. And also the same fan page was saying Tom, who is Darcey's ex, Tom Brooks,
right,
just got married as well to his girlfriend, and that was filmed. And I was like, why would they?
Who's gonna watch that? Nobody cares.
And they're saying, so in the same breath, they're saying Darcey and Stacey was canceled, but Tom and his girlfriend was filmed. That makes absolutely no sense. When I read it, I was like, okay, but I'm gonna do a deep dive on
Tom. Stay tuned us if that hadn't been filmed.
Exactly. And also, not just that, but if it wasn't filmed, we'll be getting a lot more pictures and videos and whatever. And
you would have known ahead of time. In fact, I saw somebody claiming that they were approached to photograph the wedding.
Yeah, the photographer. Yeah, for free.
And then they, of course, said no, thank you. But it was, one of those free but do it for clout things or whatever.
And the only incentive for asking persons to do it for free is if it was filmed. That would be the incentive.
Right.
So that's further proof that it was.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Maybe that photographer should have thought about that, huh?
Yeah.
She'll be sharing those pictures forever and ever.
Yeah, Darcey's gonna post those pictures for the rest of her life. It's gonna be on TV. People are gonna talk about it and use them. I don't know. I think it would have helped, but I mean,
they should have done it. I mean, I'm just saying.
And Darcey's good at promoting, because even the restaurant where they went after, she has done so many plugs for this restaurant. I mean,
yeah.
It's the best place in Connecticut. Come here. I mean, she's done so many ads. I'm like, this must be another freebie for the reception. And Georgi posted as well. It's the best food in Connecticut. I'm like, okay, all right.
Right?
we know what's up. So yeah, I think
the best food in Connecticut that would host her reception for free.
I know, like, we're busy. Nah. So,
what I want to know is, where's her dad at? Like,
well, from what I read, he was there, and it was like a small ceremony.
Okay, so where's her dad's wallet then? Because why does everybody need to do this for free? We know this man's loaded pay for the wedding, bro.
I'm wondering,
maybe he's tired of paying for weddings and funding their life.
You know what's interesting? All right, so here's what could have happened. I'm thinking that maybe if they're filming, they need to wrap it up, and she wanted to get it done on this date. And so they just did a quick thing, and it's going to plan a grand, fancy thing at a later date.
Would we be surprised? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Because Darcey wants a featuring people, and she wants a spread, and she wants all of that fancy stuff. So I think she did it to get it done on that date. And then they're going to do a big extravagance.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
As is Darcey's,
Right.
So
she has to do it bigger and better than Stacey. Come on now. Exactly. She's the A twin.
So I know that they're going to do that. All right. So we're on 90 Day Fiancé. So let's talk about the always dramatic Jasmine and Gino. So the scene played out where Jasmine found a lip gloss in Gino's car, which I'm convinced, by the way, that the producers tossed in the car.
Absolutely, because they knew this would happen. She's so ridiculous.
Listen, I am convinced that when Jasmine and Gino were having that little family get together, the window was cracked. The producers said, no, crack the window a little. It's hot. They did. And the minute they were at dinner, somebody tossed. Our producer is missing a lip gloss as we speak.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think Gino cheated on Jasmine, Shawnee?
With who? Who is gonna? Who? No one besides Jasmine wants that man. I know.
I agree. I'm sad to say, I agree. I don't understand how this is even a storyline.
Either this was a producer setup, or they're in on the plot, which the only reason I think maybe not is because of the way that she flipped out. Like, this was so ridiculous.
No, but Jasmine is an actress. She's going to flip out. Anyway, they could very well. I feel like the producers said, drop your phone on the floor and look on the floor. And Jasmine looked. I feel like even if she knew, she's going to act it out and be dramatic.
Maybe, yeah.
At this point, it is her script. Like, we expect her to be dramatic. She is going to be dramatic.
She's wild, though.
I believe that maybe Gino, who is not an actor in any way, shape, or form, would probably be the one kept in the dark.
Right.
You know what I mean? Jasmine, however, no ma'am. Jasmine knew.
I don't know. That felt pretty like that was a whole lot of real crazy.
That was and then the outside in the snow and the crying and the I'm going home and the drama. I mean,
I'd be
Oscar. An Oscar is deserving of this,
right? Well, I mean, remember when she had her K1 interview and she was screaming and crying about how she failed it and they were never going to come to the United States. God, Like, what is wrong with you?
Jasmine is a producer's dream.
Oh yeah.
I feel like because
yeah.
they say go and she goes. Jasmine could be very calm.
I mean, it's like Angela, Darcey, like this is Big Ed. This is why we see them over and over and over because they're like, the producers are like, okay, we want you to like go for it. And they're like, okay, so how big do you want it? And they're like, big. And so they get
queen. Do you think Jasmine and Gino are going to tie the knots?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, because
I mean, at this point, they would probably already have, or else she wouldn't still be here.
Yes.
I don't know where the license is. Where's the marriage license for these two?
Did you do a search? Did you search?
Not deep. Not deep.
Okay.
Some states and counties are really hard to find.
Okay.
And make you pay.
Yeah, when I'm searching, and then they make you pay at the last minute.
They're like, enter your credit card. I'm like, and
they want you to pay at the very end. So I'm typing in free whatever, and then they make you put in all these things, and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna get it, and then they're like, all right, really sorry,
denied, right? But I do feel like if it was readily available, easy to find, one of these blogs would have it by now. One of these Instagram blogs, somebody would have it by now. Oh man, we need Frauded back because she found everything.
Where is she?
Katrina, we need you back.
Where is she? Did she just retire?
I think she's sick of 90 Days. She's been doing some other stuff.
Oh, okay. Sick of 90 Days. There's so much.
It's never ending. I think that's the issue though. You burn out after a while, you know? Like
there's another dramatic. By the way, you think Jasmine was dramatic in that scene? You just wait until the next.
I don't know how he does it. Like I realize that Gino is, you know, a mediumly attractive man, and he thinks that he hit the jackpot with his gorgeous one.
Yeah, but I think that's why he does it.
Well, of course.
Gino says Gino's pissed, and then Gino says to himself, "What? Am I gonna find another hot girl like Never.
But like, how far is too far before you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna go find somebody that matches me.
Well, we're gonna have
to crazy.
Well, we're gonna have to wait and see because apparently it's not too far yet. But in a teaser for what's to come, Jasmine finds out that Gino had a bachelor party at his strip club.
Yes. Oh, she's gonna lose her. Yara has nothing.
Somebody please do a health check on Gino now. Is he alive?
No,
is he buried in a basement in Michigan? Is he frozen outside? Like, please, when was
I'm sure there's a tracker on his phone now and he's not allowed to go anywhere without asking permission.
Also, Gino knew Jasmine was going to lose her mind. So one, he had the bachelor party before she came. And two,
of course,
he decided he's going to take this to the grave. Okay? And because he knows Jasmine is not close to his family, he was like, she'll never know.
Yeah, they'll never tell her. They're absolutely telling her. Are you kidding? The thing is, though, is he had a bachelor party. She had butt implants and lied to him about it.
She's over it.
Y'all are all lying to each other. This is not a good way to start.
But keep in mind, Jasmine also had a stripper situation that Gino didn't like. Remember? There was a time when she had these strippers and he was upset. So listen.
She had her whole ex-boyfriend helping fund her lifestyle. I don't want to hear anything from her.
Moved into the same apartment where he was living.
No paying for her butt implants.
Gino has put up with a lot. And listen, I will say, Gino has definitely started to at least man up these days because the way he reacted to Jasmine with that lip gloss, I was like, Gino was like, you are ridiculous. You are just, look at you.
It is ridiculous.
Jasmine is bawling. And also Gino was like, listen, I called you an Uber. You're going to stay at a hotel tonight. I was like, Gino, who are you?
She's thrilled for that though, because have you seen his toilet?
Yes, they've showed it to us.
What was he thinking?
He was not cleaning and doing it. By the way,
that was disgusting. Okay.
You know what was disgusting, Shawnee? You know what was disgusting, Shawnee? When Jasmine came there and said he didn't flush the toilet.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Oh my God. I've never been secondhand embarrassment. Like, ew. And then Gino does it all the time. He was like, I didn't. But you can see the look on his face like he does it all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
conserving water, man.
Listen, so this is why Gino is not leaving Jasmine. He's not going anywhere at all. No matter what she does, he's gonna.
If they split up, it's because she left him, not the other way around.
Yeah, it's because she left him, and
I still think it will happen.
I do not think it will happen. At least
maybe not this year.
You know, at least not anytime soon. I'm gonna give. Wait, let me say this. I'm gonna give Jasmine and Gino at least 5 years. No?
3 tops. 3 tops.
We will come back to this very video in 5 years. We will revisit this.
In 5 years. I'll be here.
Where are we going?
5 in.
Where are we going? Yeah, right? We will revisit this video and I'm going to say, I told you so. Right? So this is my I told you so for the future.
Okay, well, you told me last week Jag wasn't going to win, so.
You're usually right on these things, but you can't be right all the time. Okay? I'm going to be right one of these times. Okay? It has to happen at some point. Let this be it. But
I'll let this be it. I hope that it works out for them. I really, really do. I just don't. I really see this as like almost like a Fernanda and what's that dude? I can't.
It's just, you know, as I said,
Jonathan. That's right,
Jonathan.
I just don't see it. I think that she's gonna get bored. She hates Michigan. The U.S. is not all that glitters anymore. Like, it's just not like.
Oh, you think she's gonna go back home?
She might. It's either home or she's gonna go to like Miami or something.
So my thing is, Jasmine is not staying there without Gino and without her family. So if she splits from Gino, it's because she goes back home. I will say that. I don't think it's a Natalie situation where she's just off by herself with new friends. I don't really see that for her. She's a very family oriented. So if she can bring her family over, she'll stay. But if they break up and which means she can't bring the kids, it's that she's going back home. That's how I
agree with that. I would agree with that.
Miona, who wants to talk about them?
I'm tired of them.
I'm tired.
They're obviously not together, or they're teasing us.
Just say you're not together. This is what annoys me about couples who we know are over. So it's you don't even owe us anything really, unless you're gonna start dating. Now, why would you have yourself out there as a married woman with other men and not say I'm not with my husband anymore?
Unless
that's what irks me.
Which they said they were never going to do again. So
unless they're doing something like why?
I feel like they're setting it up to film something, or maybe they split up and they're going to do like she's going to do single life. Because I feel like they didn't film because he didn't want to film, not because she didn't want to film.
Exactly.
So maybe she's doing single life, and that's where all this is. Like he's off doing his thing, and she's going to be over here testing the waters.
You're exactly right. I picture her on Single Life. All these little dating and roses thing, I'm picturing her on Single Life. But also, can you please just let us know that you're no longer married?
They should have a season coming soon. So it's been a minute. So
it's been a while.
Who else would even be on Single Life at this point?
Yeah, I don't even know. Maybe Tiffany would be back.
I hope
Tiffany Franco would be back. I love her too.
Tiffany.
I love you, Tiffany. She's such a gorgeous gal. And I love how funny she is. She's just like so funny. Yeah.
And you know what? Something I learned recently, she's got a huge heart. I really like her.
Yeah.
But that's I mean, who else? I can't think of anybody else.
Would Natalie be back? I mean, Natalie she's still dating that guy?
We want her back?
We don't want her back, but she desperately wants to be back.
Like, I don't even believe what she says. Like,
no, but she's gonna be back. Natalie's desperate for TV.
If they let her come back, she's back. Period.
She's definitely back. Yeah. Remember, because some time ago, this would have been a while ago, maybe like early this year, late last year, she had posted some stuff as if she was filming. She had posted some stuff with like cameras. So it could be that they filmed. So she filmed something. I just don't know what. Yeah. I don't know what, but yeah. So Natalie is not turning down a minute of TV time. You know this. We know this. She knows this.
Right.
I don't know who else would be back though. I don't know. Maybe some of the new people that broke up.
Won't be Kalani because she just posted pictures. Well, kind of a family picture with her man.
With her man.
I can't wait for her to take the thing off. But I mean, I guess he's really shy and doesn't want the fame. So.
Which I like. I like that he's not into it for that. Yeah.
And I've seen pictures of him. He's cute.
Yeah, I saw him. He's adorable.
Good job.
I love that for Kalani. Yes. Yes, cute. Honey. They're adorable.
Definitely an upgrade, okay? Oh. You know how I feel about Asuelu. Dallas is an upgrade. He's cute. I like it.
I feel about Asuelu.
I know how you feel.
A paper bag would be an upgrade for me. Okay? I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan at all.
I feel like, I mean, she got him straight from the island. Like, I don't know what you expected.
An adult. I mean, I expected a lot, just anything but that. Soulja Boy, I feel, was filming something with that girl ages ago.
He was, but they broke up.
So what does that mean? Are they gonna continue to Soulja Boy Soulja Boy?
He wants to be on TV and he wants to come to America. He can stay right where he's at. Michael comes to America before that fool, okay?
Yeah.
Stay there.
And he could very well come before Michael, just because of work. I'm wondering if he could get a work visa because he traveled to perform and stuff. Yeah. Because they grant visas because of that,
He's not that good.
To you. He got fans, honey. He got fans.
Like 12 fans?
Got fans.
Not good.
Superstar. No. Yeah, you know who could be on it? Kimberly is single. She could be on Single Life.
I would see her. Yeah. I could see her.
And
you know who else I could see doing it? Her son.
Yeah, Jamal.
Because he's got a little clout or whatever now too.
Can you imagine both of them on Single Life together? So he's no longer dating Veronica?
No.
Okay.
I think that was set up for that show anyway. So
listen.
I mean, I guess maybe we could get Tim back. I need to find out if he's still in a relationship or not, because the way that it's been looking on Pillow Talk lately, I would.
It seems like he's not.
Say anything and get him in trouble.
The last one I watched, I think
he feels very single to me lately. Like,
the last one I watched,
he's flirting or anything, just the way that he's talking about his love life or whatever, it just feels very single.
Okay, because the last time I watched it, he was talking about his girlfriend a lot, which wasn't a recent one.
It's been a while.
I will say
I watched it like lately, and
okay.
Been very like I haven't heard any. That's what I was thinking about when I was watching their banter back and forth. Like, where's your girl at? What's going on?
Veronica could be back. Could be on it too.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine Veronica and Jamal on it, both looking for love? I love that, because I don't know why Veronica lost some cool points for me when she was on that stage talking about she's dating Jamal and allowing Jamal to date other women.
Because he's so young and goofy and like.
But also,
I expect her to go out with like a businessman type, somebody who's established and
but
like.
She was so giddy, like a schoolgirl, and he was like, "No, we're not serious. I can date whoever," and she's like, "I'm not dating whoever." I was so embarrassed for her. Like, you're a grown adult woman. Let this little boy go play in the playpen with his little friends.
Right.
Like,
I mean, younger is okay, but he's like.
Younger and mature is okay.
Right.
Not you on the stage embarrassing me talking about you go date other girls.
Right.
True. And I'm okay with it. So desperate am I. Like, even if
not only okay with it, but okay with it and waiting for him.
Yeah, like it's not absolutely like we're both seeing other people.
Absolutely not. Like,
yeah, Veronica, you deserve much better. Please let's never revisit that ever again. Stop.
Right.
Enough.
There we go.